Yeah, there's a lot of people out there talking about cannabis and hemp and cannabis as a medicine and what it does for you, what it doesn't do for you. Well, you see, I've been smoking this stuff called cannabis, and there's a little piece of it. You can see, beautiful. It's flower. I've been smoking it now and it's called marijuana. It's actually not a weed. It grows like a weed. That's why one of the nicknames for it. It's a nickname weed for it. It's not really a weed. It's not a weed family. Not at all. Actually, the family that it's in is it's more of a flower than anything. The buds are flowery, really. And there are flowers, I think, out the buds. I'm not sure, but I remember I grew some and there were flowers on it. A long time ago, I tried to grow it. There were flowers on it. Anyway, but now, if you have a seed, the best way to tell if that seed is any good, I'll tell you, is if it's got tiger stripes. And tiger stripes mean that it literally has little black stripes on it. It's green, but it has little black stripes running from the top to the bottom. If you hold it at each point, at each end, you'll see little stripes running through it. And we call those tiger stripes. Those of us who know weed well. Now, not only a smoker of marijuana for the past, I don't know, 25 years now, every day of my life, because I had PTSD and didn't know it until recently, but I knew I needed weed for something when I smoked it. Alcohol I never liked. Now, the fact that the DEA calls marijuana a Schedule I drug, I've been smoking my entire life. I've never been a dangerous man. I'm not known to be dangerous. I'm not known to hurt anyone or anything in my past or whatever hurt anyone in my future if I don't have to. If I have to defend myself, sure, no problem. The fact that it creates a motivational syndrome, like they said when I studied it, that's wrong. It doesn't keep me. It motivates you to do things the way you should do them for you. It puts you in touch with yourself, okay, and your own abilities and your own knowledge and your own whatever. So you're able to do the very best you can do doing what you do best. Helps you find yourself over time. And smoking it just once and then saying, well, that's what it does. Okay, never smoking it again, that can happen because it's non-addictive. But then again, you can't just smoke it once. And no, because a lot of times the first time you smoke it, you don't get high, which is why Bill Clinton may have inhaled. Who knows? But he didn't get high because the first time you don't get high. Sometimes a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't smoke it because it's illegal, so they just don't smoke it. The reason why they haven't tried it is because it's just illegal. And they don't want to do something that's illegal. Well, get over that illegal hump. Laws are made to be broken. Anyway, I suggest everyone on the planet smoke this to sit around and just talk a little bit about where we're going on this planet. And hemp is here to stay today, hemp itself. Come from law enforcement, guy with a license for this shit. Go ahead. Well, they say you can't do it in front of children. Well, it's not my fault this YouTube is out there and everybody, their mother's uncle gives he doesn't say you can't do a video about it, put it on YouTube. I was watching. You got parental controls for a reason. For a very good reason. If you get your kid watch every goddamn video on YouTube, well, too bad. He's already watched it enough as it is. Stupid idiots. And kids know all about this shit. They're learned. But this is for people in my area. Wake up, smell the coffee, hemp's the answer. Look it up. I've done enough I've blogged enough videos about it. Hemp has marijuana has 456 some odd chemicals in it. Not just THC alone. You burn it, you create like 1,500 chemicals. That go into the body when you smoke it. When you take it in as the oil or a cooked substance, you cook it first, that releases the THC, but it releases other chemicals too. It's not really a releasing of the chemicals, it's giving your body a way of getting it efficiently, the chemicals. You see, smoking a joint is the most efficient way of getting, through the lungs, of getting high or getting what is in the marijuana, not just the high. Because, well, I'm high all the time. I'm always high. And then again, I'm not. I look high all the friggin' time, whether I just smoked a joint or I didn't just smoke a joint. I act the same all the time. I don't get like that over it. And I don't get eating the munchies and sour stuff all the time. Sure, that might happen in the beginning. It's called cottonmouth. You're fighting cottonmouth when you eat sour stuff, or salty stuff, or anything that'll create saliva. Because your saliva glands are actually covered in tar. There's how much tar is in the marijuana. A lot more than cigarettes. There's 13 cannabinoids in cigarettes. Those are the tars. Cannabinoids. There's like 13 to 14, 15 different steroids, natural, in marijuana. I forget all the chemicals in it, but there are 456 some odd chemicals in the marijuana plant. And when you smoke it, you actually ingest, you turn those chemicals into like something like 1,000 to 1,500 more chemicals that you never had in the body before, or the mind before. Now, when you process that out of your body or your mind, which I think are both the same, physical, your mind is just as much very physical, it's just as physical as your body is. In fact, there's not a space in your head where, say, there's a bunch of air and shooting off a bunch of thoughts back and forth with just air. It's not like one antenna on one side of the brain, another antenna on the other side of the brain. It's going back and forth. They don't work like that. How it works, I don't know, but it doesn't work like that. The brain is very much physical. So to get into it physically, it takes that 1,200 or so chemicals, or 1,000 to 1,500 some odd chemicals, and then to process it out of your body, it takes another 1,500 or so chemicals to process that marijuana. Process the chemicals that you turned that into. That's in your body now, get it out. Those are all new chemicals you ever had in your body before either, that you use to process the shit. That is exactly why they haven't studied it that much. Because you're not just studying one chemical, THC, you're studying 456 to begin with, and what they do to the body or the mind, or both. And then how the chemicals that they create to get rid of them, and the chemicals that they create to process them while they're in there. See, you're studying like 3,000 or so chemicals when you study marijuana that are introduced to the body for the very first time ever since that body came on this planet, since you were in the womb. You see, you never had that in you. So that's what I've had in me constantly. Well used to it. Well, you start when you're 18, like I did, or 19, it's okay. Don't start when you're 16 or 15 or 13 because you're too young. You don't need it then. But I'll tell you what, after 18 when I started it, I didn't stop growing. Oh, my bones grew. My bones grew thicker. Not up and down, obviously, but thicker. I grew thicker. My skull grew thicker. I know that. I got a thick head. I've been hitting the head so many damn times. Did you think that one Larry Condrey thing that happened to me? Getting hit in the head, whatever. People read that magazine article. What happened to me there? In Greenwich Magazine, if you read that article, you found out what really happened. The story that day, what happened to me. And I suffered 2 concussions, minor or major, I don't know. But I was shaking awake. That's all I know. That's the only reason I woke up. So I'm thinking major. Just woken up, shaking awake during that time that would happen to me. I've had more than that. I've had a cerebral hematoma. I had a lot of things. I hit my head a lot that way. It's probably dead by now, but I have one thick skull. I know I do. Big bone. Big bone. Big muscle. That's all marijuana that did that to me. Not working out. None of that other shit. It makes you fucking stronger. How many people think of one thing? What are we? We're carbon. Carbon. What is smoke? Carbon. Pure carbon. What are we made out of? Carbon. So, carbon causes lung cancer. Carbon monoxide. You know what oxide is? It's oxygen. Oxide is oxygen. Carbon and oxygen together as one thing. Mono. Mono. Separately or together. Those two things are what we're made of mostly. And water. Oxygenated water. Carbonated water. Carbon is in all of us. Don't let them fool you, these doctors and scientists and whatever they are. I've been smoking for 45 years now. No, Sorry, 18 to 25. I'm 45 years old. 27 years now. About 4 or 5 joints a day, and about small joints, not big, small, but very small compared to most people what they smoke these days. And about 2, 3 packs of cigarettes is what I'm up to now. In fact, I got my own cigarette maker right here. That's how I gotta keep it cheap. Something I smoke. Make my own. Yeah. Unless I'll spend too much money. Anyway, point is, my lungs are pink to this day. How is that? How goddamn is that? When I have no other secrets to health besides those 2 things that I do. My health. I don't work out. I play a little tennis, maybe a half an hour a day. I might serve. I don't even play a game where I'm running around after the ball. I'm just staying in one spot serving, going to get a couple balls behind me and serving some more, stay in shape. I weigh 220, I'm 6'2". Okay, I mean, here, let me stand up. Please, do I have a belly? I mean, I'm 45. I'm not, young Ute, but it ain't bad. As far as the belly goes. You see it straight up for you. I mean, granted, I can pitch an inch, sure, all the way around. That's a Special K test, right? But it's just good. I got some love handle. I'm 30, but you look at my stomach right there. I'm not squeezing, I might really squeeze it in, sure, but I'm not trying to do that. What the heck? Not bad. You see, each chest is still good and strong. You see? Strong. Then you punch me in the stomach, you go, well, you can't really knock the wind out of me, as you would say. Punch me as hard as you want. Anyway. Kiddies, whatever. I didn't show you nothing, but whatever. I know you kids are sitting around selfies of yourselves half naked and showing off your boobies and shit, so I didn't show much there. I ain't going to show much more than that either. Anyway, but that's a good as shape 45-year-old for you. Granted, you kids, you don't like the hair, you like to shave yourself. I'm bald, and so do a lot of people lately. They like to shave themselves. Guys especially shave themselves. You think that's, hey, he got hair. There it is, stomach. You ain't shaved his stomach. Ha! Well, you're the gay ones, okay? The ones that shave their fucking bellies, men. All right? Wherever you are. Don't shave yourself too much. And women, don't shave your you-know-what's down there. Because that looks like a little baby to me. You got a baby. I can't go there. See, I ain't going there. No woman who has a little something down there. Hair is good for you. A little some hair where it's supposed to be, at least. And really, any woman I see that has no hair or head, really short hair, I say, you know what? Now that's gay. Anyway, be a real woman, be a real man. Be you. Be a real you. Be true to you. Sons and daughters out there. To all my sons and daughters, don't let your parents train you what to be. Don't anyone tell you what to be. Grow up being you. Be true to you. Be true to yourselves out there. Everyone, be true to yourselves. If you can be true to yourselves, then you can tell the truth about anything. And you can tell the truth when you see it, and you can tell a lie when you see it or hear it. So, be true to yourself. And know that the one truth you've got, the only absolute truth you've got in this world, this is anybody out there, the only absolute truth you've got are your own experiences. What you've seen, heard, felt, tasted, touched, all at the same time, or say just what you've seen and heard at the same time, whatever. That's all you really know to be the truth. It's the only absolute truth you've got. Because no one was with you the whole time. And no one really could put them in your shoes. Put themselves in your shoes. No one could see it from your perspective, no matter what. Both figuratively and literally. I can't see it from the same point of view you're seeing it at. Even right now. If you're sitting there, we're watching me live, and you're looking out your window. See, I'm sitting out next to you. We're both looking out the window together. Well, I can't see it from your viewpoint. Never will I ever see it from your viewpoint. So what you're seeing and what I'm seeing are going to be 2 different things. Just remember that in life. Not everybody sees it from the same point of view.